Tonight, Ryerson University will be hosting the second annual Women's in Art event. It'll take place at the Thomas Lounge, and I have sitting with me today Rebeca Ortiz, she's a third-year Image Arts student and also the president of the Image Arts Student Union. So thanks for sitting down with us today, Rebeca.
Yeah, no problem.
So this is Ryerson's second year hosting this event. Can you tell us the reasoning why Ryerson's hosting this event and how you came up with this idea?
Well, it was back last year. I kind of thought of the idea like a bit later. Last year I was vice president of I was vice president of musicians at Ryerson, and I was events coordinator for Image Arts Course Union. And I was like, how can I do two things that like could bring these two things together? Because I wanted to do a collaborative event. And then I kind of thought of, I don't know, I think it was just kind of cool. I was like, why don't we do something with women and showcase their art, showcase their talent? And it's not necessarily about the content, it's about the exposure. So it doesn't really have to be like, oh, this is a work of art that is about feminism. It could be about feminism, or it could be about women's issues, but it doesn't have to be. It's more of like a celebration. So I thought that just it's something that needs to be celebrated more, because it's kind of like anything. Like we learn the things even we learn in school and history. They're trying to bring more things like about women's issues and women in film, and so many other things that are important, but that's why I thought it was important too. It was just exposure.
But why specifically women? Do you think there's a lack of female presence in the art world, and that's why you wanted to create this exposure?
Well, I'm in the film program, and I find that like it's a predominantly male. It's a male-dominated industry, and even though there are a lot of there are a lot of awesome women that have done awesome films, and I just find that it's not. In the past, it hasn't been as like. When you ask someone who their favorite director is, they say Quentin Tarantino or Steven Spielberg, or like insert any male man director name here, you know what I mean? So it's very not as common to hear someone talk about women in film, and they should be, because there are great artists out there who should be talked about more.
It's going to be a great fun night for everyone to come attend. Doesn't matter if you're a student or a family or a friend, everyone's welcome, male or female.
Yeah, I don't think dogs are allowed in Oakham, but if they were, I'm sure they'd be allowed.
So what do you hope, lastly, for guests to take away from tonight's event?
Just if you're a woman, to kind of just feel proud about the work and be inspired. And if you're a man, to be like, that's awesome, this is so cool, I feel awesome in this space. And then if you identify as anything else, to just feel great and proud. And I think everyone should I just want everyone to walk away happy and feel like that was an awesome event. I enjoyed that food. Possibly I won those awesome prizes and just had a good time, talked to people. Yeah.
Great, thanks for coming on today, Rebecca, and talking
to
us. So there you have it. I'm Sonia Boury for the Ryersonian.